This story about Angelina Jolie testing positive for the BRCA gene and then undergoing a prophylactic double mastectomy has just dumbfounded the world, and it is really great that she has come out and made her life transparent, but it's also not without it being very controversial. And what some people may know about these two genes, the BRCA1 and the BRCA2 genes, is that they're tumor suppressor genes. And if you are found to be positive for this, you can be 5 times more likely of developing breast and ovarian cancer. Testing for BRCA gene is a very good thing if you're at high risk. But once you do that testing, you have to know what you're going to do about it. Are you someone that's going to be able to do a prophylactic double mastectomy? You also have other options. You can have higher surveillance. You can have a clinical and a breast exam every year. You can have yearly mammograms and yearly MRIs to check for them, as well as chemo prevention. Then you have to also decide, should you get a prophylactic oophorectomy, meaning should you have your ovaries taken out, your tubes and ovaries, which is also recommended. So that means, are you then going to go as far as putting yourself into a menopausal state for the rest of your life? So it's very important to know about the BRCA testing. Should I be tested for the BRCA gene mutation because I have a high risk in my family? Family history matters. It matters to your health a lot. You have to know what's going on in your family. The other thing about this BRCA gene testing is that if you're negative, it also doesn't mean that you're not at risk for breast cancer either. So if you still have a high risk of breast cancer in your family and you're negative, you still have to think about what you're going to do and discuss that with your doctor. Positive means you have a very high risk, and having a prophylactic double mastectomy reduces that risk to 5%. But if you test negative, it doesn't mean your risk has gone away. And this is so important because we estimate that in the US, nearly 300,000 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year.